Hi, I'm Emma Kellett and I create our instructional videos here at Console.
I'm Amber Golden and I'm a certified Console Cloud trainer at Complete Real Estate Services. And today we're going to show you 15 hacks in 15 minutes. Let's go. At no extra cost, you can direct your landlords to the landlord portal where they can view their owner statement 24/7.
That's right, and they can even see their finances here as well. So they can see available balances, inspections, maintenance, and all activity on the portal as well.
Next hack, we have working in browsers efficiently. So within Console Cloud, it can be frustrating trying to navigate around the different browsers that are available within Console Cloud. So what you can do is have multiple tabs open at once. There's also hacks that you can navigate through those tabs. What are they?
So you might find that you're doing some data entry and you need to have a look at something else, another file, and you're trying to go back, but you don't want to lose the work that you've done. So with that tab, you can choose Control and click with your mouse, and that will open a new tab for you. So you can have a look at that information in the new tab and still continue data entry without losing your work. And if you accidentally close a tab,
Yes.
you can choose Control, Shift and T, and that will reopen that tab for you.
Amazing. Also, if you want to search for information that's on a specific page, you can click Control F and be able to type in the word, let's say sundry, to search for those sundry fees, and it will highlight those fees on the screen for you. What about navigating to the bottom of a page? How do you do that?
It's funny you should ask. So if you want to go to your owners and you want to look straight at the balances, you don't want to scroll, nobody scrolls these days, you can just hit the space bar and that's going to take you straight to the bottom.
Perfect. Tenant with no upcoming inspections. How can we find out that information?
Well, it's so simple to forget when a property you haven't put in a routine inspection, especially when you're doing your data entry, you've got 1,000 things going on.
That's right.
You've forgot to add a routine. Forgot to add a routine. So what you can do is filter the view, so filter your tenants view. And in there, you can basically see all your tenants with no routines. You might have heaps, you might have none, which is great, but it's a really good habit to get into so you can audit all your tenants. You know that you've got all your properties coming up with routines. You might go out of balance and you need to print your transactions. So what's an option to do for that one?
Definitely. So going to your transactions tab, so accounts transactions, highlighting the whole screen. So clicking Control A, highlighting the whole screen, and then press Control V. No, it's not.
It's Control
C. Exactly. Control C, and then opening a blank Excel spreadsheet. Then you press, what is it?
Control V.
That's
W.
Close enough. Control V.
Maybe that's a bit too fast.
Emma, tell us a little bit about that.
So for a lot of states now, the RTVA is taking money straight out of your account and it's saving you having to do that manual payment or remembering to do it as well. So for those states that do have that in your tenants, you have that tick box to say this will be debited out. So anyway, there's a tick box now in your tenants where you can say that that money is going to be taken out from the RTVA. So it's saving you having to do an extra payment. So as soon as you do a receipt in for your bond, it will do a credit in and a debit out. And what it will also do is create a payment in your reconciliation. So when you see that money comes out, it's going to keep you in balance. You can tick it off and it's done. You can forget about it then.
Alrighty. For all the other states that we're manually processing the bonds, what you can do in the disbursement screen in the bonds tab is disperse by check. And with that, you can use the same check number, so 99999, so it's easily identifiable whenever you're reconciling your trust account.
Yeah, and you're not wasting your check numbers.
Exactly. So setting up these automations within your office can save you so much time. The communication just go out automatically. You don't have to think about it. You just kind of set and forget those kind of things. So it's definitely a bonus because it frees up time for you to be able to focus on the important things within the business. So, you know, communication, building your portfolio, that kind of thing.
Definitely. And things even like your inspection. So you can set your automation up so an inspection SMS is sent to your tenants to remind them that you're coming so you don't walk in on those nasty things that tenants like to do sometimes.
Like what, Emma? Okay, so tasks. Tasks are really important to be able to structure your day. If you're like me, I need a list of things to do. So tasks, which are in the top toolbar of your view on your console cloud, here is where you'll be able to add in tasks for yourself or even for another colleague within your console cloud account. So if they were away sick, you could definitely go into their tasks and have a look and help them out until they come back into the office.
Yeah, and you can assign them to them as well.
That's right. All right, Emma, so our next one, the bill approval process. What's that? Talk to me about that.
So what you can actually do, and depending on how your office is set up, but you can streamline your processes. So your property managers could be entering in bills on maintenance. So once they've been completed, you got your invoice from your tradies, pop in your bill, put in your invoice details, and then your accountant can go through, filter the view to see what bills are outstanding and approve them from there. So setting up your own approval process.
Amazing.
Another hack is our yardstick, which is available on the dashboard. So you can click on there and actually send out surveys to your landlords. And here you'll be able to get your NPS scores. So get to know your promoters, your passives, your detractors, where you're doing well in your business, where you're not so well and you can improve on, not so well, like my English.
Definitely. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out Natasha's talk on landlord love.
Yeah, and my communication is key.
That's right.
So you might find yourself out of balance and you don't need a full cash book. You just want to have a look at maybe the first page of your transactions. So how might you print them?
Definitely. So you go into your accounts transactions. What you would do is highlight the screen. So you click Control, drag down all the transactions you want to select, pressing Control C on the keyboard, opening up Excel on another page, Control V to paste that one in. And then the transactions will be in your Excel spreadsheet and you can easily search and take out information where needed.
Yeah, if you're an Excel whiz, you can really get down into business in there.
I agree.
Do formulas and stuff.
So what can we encompass in our tribunal report? That's a big
Encompass.
word.
That's a
I
good
don't
one.
know.
I like that. So the tenant timeline, we all know when we're going to court, it's so important to have as much information as possible. And your tenant timeline keeps track of everything. So you've got every communication, every activity, every movement that the tenant has that has engaged with your agency will be there. So you can export that by going to your tenant file, clicking on your timeline and choosing export from the bottom right hand side. You can also drill it down. So if you only want to see communication, maybe you only want to see arrears, you can choose that from within the tenant timeline and click on the one that's suitable to what you want to see.
Perfect. And it is a PDF, so it is easy to be able to generate that. And down the bottom, it shows a date and time stamp of when that was generated. So always handy for tribunal.
And also for our New Zealand clients, it's important to have the rent summary. So by going to reports and then choosing the type as rent summary, you have a really comprehensive report of all those arrears, the dates of payment and how many days in arrears they were based on the dates.
So important.
So keeping track of water efficient properties can be a really big headache. So how can we make that easier?
Definitely. It'd be using the compliance workflow that's available in Console Cloud. So marking against those properties that are water efficient so that when we do get that water bill from the owner, we can enter it into the system and a little tick box appears so that we can actually invoice the tenant for the water usage.
That's right. And it saves you so much time. So you can do that payment to your owner and then you're doing the invoice straight away. So you're making sure it's all done in one. So working from home is such a big part of life now. So how can the files icon help us with that?
Definitely. So having the documents that are available at your fingertips is the way it's going within the cloud software now. So all you need to do is click on the not cloud icon, it's a files icon. That's right. On your top toolbar. In there, all you need to do is click add new and then you'll be able to drag and drop those documents. So what that means is wherever you're logged onto Console Cloud, you're able to easily download those documents. You can also search, you can edit, you can delete those documents whenever you need to. And because they are in the cloud, it doesn't take up space on your server. They're secured safely and easily accessible for you. Are you excited for our number one hack?
So excited. What is it?
Well, where to begin? I'll let you introduce this one.
It's projected agency commission.
That's right. And where can we see that?
Well, you can go to accounts and disbursement Choose all of your owners and jump into the agency tab. That way you can look at any time to know what you're expected to earn for this month or any time before a disbursement. Get to know your office intimately.
Speaking of Insights Plus, there is a lot of business reports that are available to us. And also, if you are a user of multiple agencies, you're actually able to generate reports over those multiple agencies that you're involved with. So it makes it really important if you are tracking your KPIs within your business, and you can actually hone down on those reports by editing and manipulating the data so that it shows information that's required for your business reporting purposes. You can also view these reports in both a statistical view and a graphical review, table or graphical.
Or statistical. I like statistical.
Oh, that's all that we've got for today. So I really hope you enjoyed our 15 hacks within 15 minutes. My name's Amber Golden.
And I'm Emma Kellett. And if you've got your own hacks, jump onto Console Insiders and let us know what you've got.
Thank you.